Amy, is just me and you today. Actually, it's not me and you. It's me and you in the construction company.
Is that what that's good?
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear
so
the background.
glad I'm not there right now.
I just finished a keynote for the BNI, the very famous organization where you refer business to each other. 70,000 members, right? So 70,000 members. It was a virtual presentation. It's going great, and all of a sudden you hear. It isn't just a chainsaw. They're chainsawing concrete outside. It's like, are you kidding me? And then because my window, I got to get some kind of noise.
Yeah, canceling.
One floor below is the street, and there's like 5 guys out there, and then they're talking like some tough words too. And I'm like, oh my God, this is great.
So good.
My pinnacle moment with BNI.
Oh,
ruined.
I'm sorry.
And it's like, okay. We're going back to just me and you and begging for food off the street.
That's it. Back to basics.
Can you spare a coin for 2 pheasants?
Pheasants?
For some pheasants? So
4 pheasants. I thought
so my colleague and I can enjoy a pheasant.
Pheasant.
Oh, a bit. Yeah, can we have a bit? Okay. So this is Leslie Ehm. We're talking about her new book is called Swagger: Unleash Everything You Are and Become Everything You Want. This may have been one of my favorite interviews in a long time. So let's listen in, and then we'll discuss what we heard. Okay, so that was Leslie Ehm. You know, I noticed during the interview, I didn't say M. I just said Leslie over and over again. But now I did it.
Okay,
but in the interview,
we're good. Yeah, we're coming. Yeah. We're good. I liked her.
I loved her style.
I liked her so much. Yeah, I liked her style. I loved her message and her visuals. I was really like getting a great mental image as she spoke. I thought she was really good.
Yeah, that mental image landed with me too. I almost like the
bullseye one.
Egg, well, how do you see it?
Well, I was thinking of the bullseye one, where the layers.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah, the layers of self. But I was totally drawn in, and it was just so perfect. And I was like, yes, that's exactly that's the very next step. And the one thing she said that totally landed with me, I hope I'm not jumping all over the place, was forget faking it till you make it.
I know, I like that.
The whole, be competent. Just be competent. And then, so I wrote it down somewhere. It was so good. Confidence can only come with competence. Instead of faking it, do the work. I loved that. I thought that was so good.
That term, fake it till you make it, frustrates me too, because the second we say fake it, we're also acknowledging that we are fakes.
Yes. And who wants to do business with the disgenuine?
Yeah. And we don't, who wants to be disingenuous?
Exactly. True.
I on this piece of paper, I'm looking down because I drew it out on my little notes here. It's kind of blurred out, but there you can see kind of like a universe looking piece. And I consider like an omelet or some kind of egg, in that in the center was the true self, right? And that's the yolk that we're trying to protect. And there's multiple protection mechanisms around itself or shells, but insecurity, ambition, pain, fear, all these things. What I thought was fascinating is to identify our true selves, we have to pierce out and then pierce back in. It goes out and back in. It isn't just you get to the other side and you're like, okay, I'm clear.
Right.
It has to be.
You have to go back in and do the work at each of those levels, because the one I love what she said was the layer of insecurity. That's where all the what ifs, what if I fail? And there are no answers in insecurity. And I love when she said that, because I'm like, that's great, because that's where you got to move. You can't stay there. You've got to take the next bold step and get through the next thing. And yes, the next layer is another layer of the next one was fear, and then there's pain. But you're moving forward and you're getting that competence because you're doing what you need to do. You're doing the work in all of those stages. It was really good. Really good. I agree.
When she shared her own, I think it was at the very end of the interview, she started sharing her own fear or challenge, right? She had to go through all these things. It was her inability or struggle in taking compliments. And I was like, oh, that's so fascinating. And then she kind of walked through, she said, well, when someone compliments me, first I'm like, they don't mean that. And they're placating. And I hate myself. It was interesting as she shared her inner dialogue, how quickly it can devolve into this kind of horrible self-loathing almost. And I don't know if it's that extreme, but you could see it go. And she had to be very deliberate about elevating her out of those each level as she's kind of sunk down. It's like, no, come on, get real here.
Right. And you have to like conquer all of those with facts. And the facts say differently. The facts prove otherwise. And you just have to like reconfront yourself with what the real facts are of any situation. It's really smart.
Yeah. So I want to invite every listener in to go get Swagger. Do it right now. The book is releasing on May 10th. So if you're listening on May 10th or you're listening after, it doesn't make a difference. The book is now available. I want to invite you to get it. Again, it's Swagger, Unleash Everything You Are and Become Everything You Want by Leslie Ehm. Hope you enjoyed the interview. Jeremy's out sick today.
But he left us with trivia for me to give you.
We're free of games.
Free of games. No. You have all of 2 minutes of a game.
Okay. So it's just me by myself.
It's got to be you by yourself because I have the answers right in front of me. Let's see how you do, mister. So he picked the topic of boxing trivia.
Boxing?
I believe that Leslie is a kickboxer she was boxing.
Yeah, I have my real boxer here.
Yeah.
She's a real boxer. It's funny. She says, what kind of hobbies do you like? She said boxing, the real kind.
The real kind. That's it. Not just the exercise kickboxing. She's a real boxer. Okay. Yeah. So, ready?
Yes.
In addition to being known as the greatest, Muhammad Ali had a nickname before he even became an accomplished boxer. What was that nickname? Was it One Punch Cassius, Clay-Doh, or the Louisville Lip?
Okay.
Ready? Jack Dempsey once set a record for knocking down an opponent 7 times in one round. Which boxer tied this record in 1959? Thomas Hearns, Manny Pacquiao, Ingemar Johansson. Ingemar Johansson is the third choice.
So it's funny. I was hoping you were going to say George Foreman. I guess he wasn't alive maybe he's alive, but he wasn't boxing.
He wasn't boxing back then.
Yeah. But if you said George Foreman, even though he boxed like in the 90s, I'd be like, yeah, George Foreman.
That's him.
And his grills are amazing.
They really are.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. What was boxing great Sugar Ray Robinson's born name? Graham Hill, Angel Guerrero, or Walker Smith Jr.?
Okay.
All right, mister. Let's see how you did.
Okay. On the first one, what was
Muhammad Ali? Muhammad Ali's nickname before he was an accomplished boxer.
Clay-Doh.
Oh, that was a good guess, but it was actually the Louisville Lip.
Oh, wait, why is it a good guess? It's not even close. You were the kindest person I know.
Did Play-Doh even? Yeah, Play-Doh did exist back then. Okay.
Oh, is Play-Doh?
No, it was Clay-Doh, but I'm sure that was a play on. I would think Jeremy was thinking it would be a play.
I love these as a good guess. It wasn't even close. All right.
I'm supportive, Mike.
I know. I love that. I love it.
All right. Jack Dempsey once set a record. Which boxer tied this record in 1959?
I'm going to go with number 3 is
Ingemar Johansson. Yeah. You got it. He knocked down Floyd Patterson 7 times in the 3rd round. Good going, Mike. All right. Last one. What was boxing great Sugar Ray Robinson's born name? Do you want me to go over them?
Yeah. What were they again?
Graham Hill, Angel Guerrero, or Walker Smith Jr.?
I put Graham initially, but now I'm going to go with the last. I'm going to change up and go with the second one. Who was that? Sugar?
Good job. Walker Smith Jr. That's the right one. Good job. You're good.
Thank you. As a good, I'm trying to figure out Jeremy's system. I think I may have a little hack.
Like he has a way of putting the correct answers in. He's got a.
I think so. In his questions, I will share offline with you because he's going to listen to this when he edits, and I don't want.
You don't want to know
my secret.
He'll mix it up on us.
Yeah, he'll mix it up. He'll ruin everything.
He'll screw in everything.
Talking about ruining everything, you're ruining everything if you're not subscribing. Is that a good link?
That's it.
You're ruining your life if you don't subscribe to this podcast. So right now, whatever podcast you're listening into, please do subscribe. That supports us. And the bigger thing I can ask for you is simply to rate and review the show. So go to rateourpodcast.com. I know it's a minute investment of your time, but it is a lifetime change for us because it helps other entrepreneurs discover this show. So go to rateourpodcast.com. Any questions you have for me, email me, ask Mike at MikeandMichalowicz.com. Thanks for listening in today. Amy, thanks for co-hosting this with me.
My pleasure.
And we'll see you all on the next podcast episode.
Wishing you good times, everybody. Bye.